Wait, hold on. Did that work? Yeah, it did. Okay. Cool. Hi. Hello. Hold on just 1 second. Gotta do something very satisfying. Loading a bunch of stuff here. I don't think I looted this much last time. I think I missed out on a pull or two. I had to finish. So my practice today was to remain zen, to remain calm, and so I did that by doing a few Uldaman runs. So you're catching me at the end of my last Uldaman run. I might even set this guy's Hearthstone to Ironforge in the future. Don't worry, we're playing League. We have 1 minute. I can get to Ironforge in 1 minute. I don't think I can list all my auctions in 1 minute. But we have a minute. A minute is all I need to reach Ironforge. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm staring at that clock. It's right there. Right there at the top right. Let's get the ranked solo duo ready. Alright. Q has... Wait, oh, I forgot I was doing I played some customs. Some 5v5s with like a 10-man over the weekend. They were not the greatest practice. It was a lot of diamond gold, or not diamond, gold silver. Definitely not diamond. I was one of 2 players. Yes, hold on. I have League. I was finishing up my stuff. Hold on. I have stuff to sell. Please. We're almost done. Just gotta click this a few more times. If I can sell those, that would be great. I need to make enough money in Warcraft to pay for my subscription for next month. I'm jobless. Remember this. I don't have a job, so this is how I make enough gold to pay for a subscription, by doing this as often as I can. There we go. Right now we have 132,000, and a token is worth... What? No, I don't want TSM. What am I doing? Token is worth 258,000. So, start of the month, that's a pretty good place to be. I'm gonna hover the monkey. And then we're going to check our auctions. We have 47k in the place right now. Let's check... If I could sell the Warbear harness, I make a lot. If I can sell some of these, I make a lot. Okay. Welcome. Have to wait for... Okay. Hi, how are we doing? So, as I was saying, my practice for the day today is really trying to maintain some amount of monk mental. Also, I think I'm changing skins because I practice with this skin in a jungle clear, and I'm a very like audio cue player. I don't think that's proper grammar. Whatever. I rely on audio cues a lot. And a lot of the times when I miss my auto attacks, it's because the audio cue doesn't sync up properly, at least in my head. So usually what that means is, for Wukong, if I ever miss an auto attack, it's most of the time because the actual auto attack hits a little later in the sound effect of the auto attack than I'm like comfortable with. But this one felt a lot cleaner, probably because it's a later skin. Earlier skins tend to have those really weird autos. It's why I stopped playing Volibear. Volibear is like so fun to play, but I cancel autos so many times because his auto attacks are just like really, really weird. Like it has like a whole like a long sound effect every single auto, and I'll like cancel the autos just because like I hear the sound effect, and so I click to move, and then I'm actually canceling it. Plan for the game is we want to be profane into rest of build. It's Wukong versus Kayn. But yeah, my practice today was just trying to, be a little calm, not really stress about too much stuff right now. We're gonna spend most of our focus on the actual gameplay today. Profane into the rest. We need to ward for invades. Kayn invades. Path. Oh, Poppy's fine. Top bot. And we're just gonna make Wukong. I know Nocturne's in the thumbnail. I realized that after I made the thumbnail, but I had already made the thumbnail, and I was spending a lot of time making thumbnails, and I didn't want to stress. Because remember, that's the key of today, is that we're trying not to stress too much. 7:13, we're going to just focus on maintaining fundamentals. What's that Office quote? The fundamentals of sales, because you'd be mental not to have fun or something. And he's like, why don't you just use fun? Fun's in fundamentals. Haha, I referenced The Office. That means I'm funny. Please, it's Kayn. We don't want this guy. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I forgot to turn off chat. We'll do that later. Yeah, these autos just sound cleaner, you know? Whatever. That's actually a really bad word for them because they gain zero information if you think about it. They already know that I'm topside. They already know that I'm doing exactly what I'm doing. Unless I was actively griefing my clear, which I've done that before. A little late on this. I think I'm actually able to do this real quick. You troll! Hello! Hello! Auto attack! Okay, no. Don't. Sorry. That was not the... This is so free. I'm behind on my clear now, though. That's a little sad. I say a little. I'm very behind on my clear. There's no chance I'm going mid. There's no way that he's low enough. He's not, no. This is doable. It's no longer doable. I don't have a rotating bot lane. So I simply go back top. Just focus on what I do have. And it's not... Okay, save my dash abilities where possible. Okay. Oh, she used it. Kayn didn't go for dragon, so we're actually ahead in tempo. We're behind in farm, but ahead in tempo. I think this is doable. I have flash, he doesn't. I'm coming behind. I'm behind. Okay, we can actually... No, never mind. I'm just going back to my jungle. I can't really... If I see Kayn topside at all... No, he's bot. I think preventing an invade is important enough for me to go here. Hello? This has pretty good AD ratios. Now, my guy, you are half HP. I'm not willing to do that. That is not possible for me. I think that was a very solid outplay. What do you think? Okay, that's okay, actually. I could have played that better. Cooldowns were just a little too... not great for that. I think the Sundered Sky is going to help in that kind of case, but what if... Okay. Let's do a Death Stance instead. Let's just go right for the Death Stance. And then we're actually, we're really high AD at that point. After that we can go for, like, Guardian Angel. I mean, Locke isn't this strong of a champion. But... excuse me, he is this game. So what I do is simple. I shove this out. So that Quinn is punished for her roam even more. It feels weird not having attack speed, but I don't want to force attack speed right now. I want to have really high AD. My problem with joining any fight against Locke is that he is really, like, fed. And Kassadin is just making a lot of mistakes, which happens. So the best that we can manage is just to do our best. Main bait, I know his raptors are just coming up. Oh, he's so low. He's so low. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. That is... Oh, that's funny, though. I think we take tower here. Perfect. I want to back for that. I think it's Death Stance first, because that's better into lock. And then it's Sundered Sky, because healing is good with Death Stance. Oh my goodness. Not much I can do there. They were very pushed up with no tempo, my team. Nope. Not doable. I don't think we worry too much. I think we just let Senna farm with full XP. I didn't remember that I had used my smite. Might be. We'll keep that as a mental note at least. We need to save smite a little more. We can go Sundered Sky. Sundered Sky is actually great here because of the AD scaling on it. I don't think we go Sterak's. I think we go Maw this game. Can't go in, the entire team is right there. SAS. I'm just gonna... Herald is not worth fighting over. There's an algorithm that League could do to make things a little better on the instant item purchase. Because ideally you want to spend the most amount of gold possible per per purchase. So they could, like, just do the math real quick to see what combination of components spends the most amount of gold. And it's kind of easy to build, like, I mean, I don't know if recursively is the right word, but, like, top-down, where you just add all the components together and then cut out the most expensive every time. Hold on. I died to a bleed? What killed me? Oh, he used Ignite. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll definitely do it. Oh, that's so sad. That's good, though. We are very fed. We are very strong. Hold on, you need to pull it out way further than that. Where? Oh, they are all dead. He's so low. Ay, Chihuahua. Okay. Poppy's good. Poppy's good. Poppy's good. I love this Poppy, man. I want to marry this Poppy. Holy. I'm allowed to be happy for my teammates, right? I'm just not allowed to flame, right? That's the lesson for today. Oh my goodness. I don't even think I need Maw. Maybe Sterex is fine. I don't know. I need a shield. But Eclipse is bad. Let's just go for the GA now and protect. Yeah, I'm coming down. You just need to attack that guy when he shows up. Resetting dragon is ideal here. Coming. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it out. Cool. Cool. Okay, am I not looking clean? I'm trying to think how I could replay that fight, if I could. No, I think I did fine. She's got more movement speed. If I don't burst her down, then I just have to rely on teammates like that, or not get the kill. Okay. We were pinging. We were okay. Stop. I played poorly there. That was my fault. Totally my bad. I could have done so much better there. I think they get Baron. That's really sad. There's a chance Poppy gets tower first. It's not at all worth it. I'm dead. Yeah, Poppy does get tower. So that is good. Yeah, if I wasn't dead, we can contest Baron there. I think Poppy, well, she doesn't have TP. Granted. But I think the play there wasn't what I did. I dove into a 1v3. I saw Senna running away. I saw her half health. I need to assume at that point that she's 1v3ing, or that I'm 1v3ing. I forgot to switch to a sweeper as well, so let's just fix that right now, I guess. But I can at least use this to my advantage. We need to shove waves as hard as we can. I think I hold on to that so I have a charge. And there's a chance that I just get Trinity Force for my last item. It is a really strong item. It's got a lot of burst. It scales with AD. 200 base. Base is not ideal. That guy being there means that I can't be here. Draw a line between your minion waves, and that's the area that you're allowed to be in. That's why priority is so important. Or rather, it's the concept of why priority is so important, because if you have priority, that's literally what's happening there. Nope. They've taken no towers, but that can change right here. I need... This is scary. They've taken one tower with this. Hold on. I think we need Serpent's Fang. I'm not questioning that. He's not me. But that is a good question. However, it's not something I'm going to question. I've not been playing the best this game either. You know? There are things that I could change. I think we need... We got this with Baron. They have Baron, so that's good. Because their entire Baron amounted to exactly one turret, one plating worth of a turret kill. I need to get out of there, man. There's not a chance I'm coming down for that. I need to back. I'm still thinking about my last item. I like Maw because it does give Omnivamp when you have the shield up. But the only person that it hits is Locke. Nah, he's gone. 4 people there. It's not a fair fight. You only ever want to take unfair fights in your favor, right? So me going in there just means I die too. Maybe I get a kill, but it's not worth it. But what we can do is shove out waves. I'm actually in a really bad spot right now. We can't back here even, because they see me. Maybe it's just a Black Cleaver. I'll at least grab the longsword and think about it. The Black Cleaver just kind of makes us do true damage, right? The whole team. Poppy and myself especially. There's a whole team there. Poppy might be fine, but we need to turn on this ASAP. I think that was almost the best that I could accomplish. I know Kayn is up there. I think there's more that I could accomplish in that play, though. Although, Kassadin's getting a lot of kills. Or, plates. A lot of lane stuff. You know? Simply keep farming. Also, I keep rereading that chat message because I keep looking down, and I think that you're saying, how is Kyla losing to Locke? Kyla counters, and I'm like, Kyla isn't in this game. Obviously. This is North American servers. She lives in Indonesia. Or does she? Vsauce music. Okay, hold on. They know I'm here. Senna's out of position. I need to play for Peel until one of them engages, and then I can kill the engage. Is Poppy here? I should. Did I stop moving? I could have played that just a little better because I did say I was going to peel for my my guys. Can you hit the freaking ward? Perfect. I could have done the fight with Kane a little better if he was better. That was harder, you know? You trolled me. I'm not upset at that. That was funny as heck, but damn. Oh no, this is more than winnable. I'm... Hold on. Let me focus on the rest of the game. This is the, like, last major decision point, I think. Take that. Run to mid. Okay. I don't need farm anymore, so I can just play for the jungle. Or, like, the jungle entrances. I have full items. I'm full build. We wait. We go here for the wave, so that it pushes too. Quinn is actively trolling their team. We just keep pushing. We have 2 lanes pushing with Baron. I think we just try to end. That was a big burst. I am immensely proud of that game. Hold on. Good. Good game. I do think it was a comp div, you're right. Absolutely. They're nothing but squishy. I think Quinn picked first. We were really behind early. We're gonna review this right now on stream. Normally I like to do this after, but I think right now we do this. By the way, I don't like looking at my rank, but we are 4 games away from Diamond if we win all of them. So my plan for today is to do my best of 3. If I win the second one, instead of ending, I will keep going. This is part of why my practice was so light today. My study was so light today. If we win this game, this next one, we will continue to play. This is going to accomplish 3 things. It's going to push us closer to Diamond, and hopefully we'll reach Diamond. Again, I've been Diamond before. My peak is Diamond 496 LP or something like that. It's pretty good, but we want to get back to at least Diamond 4. So the first goal of this is to try and get back to Diamond, at least get one more game back to Diamond. The second is to combat burnout, or not burnout. I recently decided that there's a difference between fatigue and burnout, right? Fatigue is when it's something that you actively enjoy, but that you need to stop doing, like you need to take a break from, essentially. Fatigue is different from burnout, because burnout is I dread doing the thing that I enjoy, whereas fatigue is I enjoy it, but like I really need a break right now. You know what I mean? I think that needs to be different. They've fixed, as far as I can tell, they fixed the matchmaking that came with the MMR system being so fucked earlier this season. You don't play in Diamond 4 with GMs and challengers anymore, but you will get the occasional like really bad master player who like was GM, like mid GM, and then lost like 20 games in a row and is now like the bottom floor of master. You do get a lot of those people lately. We're also no longer focusing on Wukong. I think he's strong enough that he's just in the pool forever, and I can go back to picking whatever champion I feel like is... No, you say they didn't, but like this is what people be saying, like the GM players and streamers that I watch. That's what they're saying. So, push closer to Diamond. Combat fatigue. Try to combat ranked fatigue and practice fatigue in general. And what that specifically means is maintaining focus, because you can just spam games. You can spam like 30 games a day, but that's not... You're going to have like 2 games worth of focus in there. I'm not playing Fel'Koz jungle. There's a reason it doesn't work. Third thing is I kind of just want to stream more, you know? I do kind of like streaming. It's fun to stream. It's fun to push a little bit ahead. So yeah, if I can continue streaming, I think we would have a fun, chill time. So those are the 3 reasons that I'm going to continue even after 2 games today. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 3 for sure. Whether if I win this game, whatever, then I'll play the 3rd for sure. No, wait. Yeah, no, that doesn't even need to be said. That there's no chance that I don't play 3 games today, because I either lose this game and then play the 3rd, or I win this game and then lose the 3rd, and then that's 3, and then yeah, okay. Anyway, I don't have song requests enabled. I'm sorry to say. We need to look at down here. That was a little bad, but whatever. I'm not pinging. That's the first thing I need to take a note of. Pause. I've got my I've got a box of field notebooks now. I've got a lot of them. A whole box, including but not limited to my first one that is completely filled. So let's just write this down. Nine, 5, and 16. Did I say 9, 5, 16? I did. I can see it on my stream, actually. Okay. Game 1, Wook versus Kane. Win 9, 5, 16. Almost int. Need to clear. No, stay clear. Because clear means something else. Okay, next. So let's just review. The clear was kind of bad. I don't know how to make the red clear faster. We need to look at that. So let's look into that right now, actually. Need to make red clear on Wook faster. I could get the blue clear in 250. I could get the red clear in 255. And that's not good enough. It's better to do a red clear in 255 than a blue clear in 255 because at least blue buff ends right here. Can I... Yeah, blue buff... You end off the blue buff right here. So you can at least... I don't drink coffee, Mr. Callrocks. Remember that? I'm not playing Ivern today, sorry. I'm not Tyler 1. So, this was the right call, but I inted the play. Let's take a look. I'm moving to cut them off. I don't think we use E. I think need to prio using E to chase. Because I think we turn this around. I don't have TP. Sorry. I think we turn this around if I'm not... If I have E. Because then I could hit Twitch, because Twitch does like all the damage in the rest of this fight. This is entirely my fault. This fight right here. And when I ping Senna, like, that's just trolling. I'm bad. No, I'm bad. I'm bad. So... That fight is literally won if I hold my E for a chase ability instead of a engage ability. Because, like, look at this. I don't need to use... I don't need to use E here. I'm not trying to kill Milio. What I do is I walk this way. I can't ping, I guess. I'm supposed to walk this way. I don't still smash... That was a high school thing. That was high school, Andy. Like, Twitch, I have to assume Twitch has flash because my guys weren't tracking, and I didn't necessarily look. So I need to walk this way. Milio has to flash to get behind me. This allows me to turn on Twitch. It becomes a 3v1 because Kane's still running. Milio can't much do anything because I'm in the way, and then I can press E on the Twitch instead. So, not to let it stay too long because the rest of the fight doesn't matter. It's not like that if I just press E. Or don't press E. I think I was right to just never gank mid here as well, because, like, this guy's full HP into a Kassadin pre-6 the entire lane. I kill... Again, it's the same problem. I have this problem on every champion. I do this on Volibear, too, with his Q. Although I don't play Volley much anymore. Like, I'm thinking I could just kill her, right? So I just press E. But no, that was bad. If she was smart, when she blinded me there, she walks into the bush. But she's not. Where was the other decision point I wanted to look at? Doing some fight here was fine, but I saw Locke and it just gave Kayn some orbs. That's ultimately whatever. Yeah, I mean, this Quinn is trolling into a bad matchup. And considering Poppy, like, won us the game single-handedly, that was fine. I was willing to dive this, but instead I, yeah, again, like, don't press E there. Don't press E. That's like 2 seconds, Andy. He's rooted for the whole time. Now, I did note at the moment that he didn't have flash because he used flash in the previous gank, and that was at 3 minutes and some odd seconds, and it is 8:30. So maybe I should have actually assumed that he had flash because he did actually have flash. So check timer is better because you can do 2 full clears before the flash timer comes back up. But my clear was delayed, remember, because I ganked top. So check timers better. Don't forget delayed clear. 2 clear equals 1 flash. Less than, it's actually less than 1 flash. Unless a clear is delayed. We keep it going. There was one more point. I think, honestly, like, as decent as I'm doing, this is the point that turns it around. Like, grubs weren't the actual, like, win condition at this fight, but the fact that... Yeah. I think that was good. I am still smashing Diet Coke, sir. That is my favorite beverage. That's not water. I actually prefer ice water most of the time. Speaking of... Ow! My foot! My heckin' foot! I was on my feet a lot this weekend. When I probably shouldn't have been. I have had the Slay the Spire 2 music stuck in my head all night. I promise you, I heard it in my sleep. I heard it in my dreams. Hold on, I'll be back in a second. My water's running out. Ow. My freaking feet, man. Yeah, so remember, my foot's still technically broken, and I'm just, I'm still in pain. I say technically, it's like a centimeter, last we checked, like 2 months ago, it was a centimeter hairline fracture. So it should be better, frankly. But we're still in pain after, like, standing on it for a while. And I was standing on it a lot this weekend when I shouldn't have. I say a lot. It's not more than when I was working, you know? Ow! Oh, I got autofilled. Alright. For fun game mode. It's time. Who are we playing? I will take. So long as they're on the support list, I'll take suggestions for picks. For this support autofill game. I should not... Like, okay, so on the one hand, I want to practice a little bit of support because I think it's the role that has the most, what's the word? I see Vel first, but you are spamming it, and I don't know if that's, fair. Also, Vel'Koz got banned, so I'm seeing AP Blitz. I think we take AP Blitz. Why don't they have AP Blitz runes on here? What the hell? Let's fix that right now. After using a dash, leap, blink, teleport, or when leaving stealth. Okay. So we want cheap shot. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Damaging with impaired movements. Dude, Vel'Koz got banned! Look at the freaking screen, dude! Deep ward. I'm thinking Relentless Hunter. Hex Flash, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Hextech Flash Traption. And Cosmic Insight, of course, of course. What is this pussy shit? This 10 to 180 health based on level? Nah. It still says Aftershock. I'm not saving this rune page. We're keeping it just like this. Also, is it a Boom Boom or a definitely not kind of a game? I'm thinking Boom Boom. I like his little punching gloves. But, I don't know. It should be Rusty, actually. But I do not own Rusty Blitzcrank, unfortunately. I think we're sticking with the Boom Boom today. Chat is just delayed enough that I just asked the question on the stream, and we're yeah. Sorry, I should have asked that before. Hell yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. So I'm thinking. Hold on. Let's get this out of the way. We need to. No, we need to go here. There's a couple reasons. Hear me out. If we hook the buff away, it doesn't technically matter. If they get. We simply need to put a ward there. We're not trying to invade. Oh, hi. Nah, that's fair. We're entering lane with an Amp Tome. No. Obviously with a Dark Seal. Obviously. This game is so free, dude. Wait, look at their ADC. Oh, this game is so free. You don't like the flash? Right. Ooh, close, very close. Wait, he's gonna hit 2 very soon. Okay. Unfortunately, Morgana is kind of a hard counter. It's okay, we roam. Ooh, I should have autoed her. Fuck. It's okay. He got out. That is my job as a support. To let him get out. I think we go mid. I think that's the play. Kane is also incredibly delayed. He got mind broken like crazy. Ult before E, Q combo to counter Morg. Okay, thank you. We're going top. I think this is doable. Well, now that wasn't very smart. I should have placed a ward! Fuck! Wait, they got this? I think they got this. I think they've got this. Right? Silas isn't just gonna troll here? Okay. Well. This is like the lane to leave. Hold on. Nah, I trolled that. That was so bad. Wait, he might get a kill. He might. He might. If he just Q, press Q. It's okay. No. Totally on me. Totally on me. That was my fault entirely. It'll get better. Trust the process. Nah, leave it. Not to worth. Just be safe, I think. There's a play here. They're just giga trolling. Nice. I'm out of mana. That's unfortunate. We need to purchase Ludens, I think. That's first item. On the way. What are we doing, you believe? Dude, I'm roaming. Do you not know what roaming means? Also, this Darius is... What the fuck is this? I'm allowed to flame. This is a... This is an autofill game. Autofill means troll. Excuse me. What the hell is he doing? That missed by a micrometer. By a freaking micrometer. That's not legal. Okay, Okay, so I know that she's... Dude, I'm gonna scream and cry. I'm gonna... No, get up. Does Ignite not trigger Dark Harvest? Why was Kayn there? Why was Kayn there? Why was Kayn in my lane? I guess he was probably setting up for Dragon. I don't know, man. I'm not paying attention. This is a troll game. We're allowed to troll. Optimal. Brother man, are you gonna help me? There we go. Oh, he trolled it. Morgana's mid, so we could just do this. It's free if I'm not stupid, but unfortunately, that is my middle name. Also, I need to switch to Sweeper now. Careful, Morgana's here. Why did I place a second ward there? I'm a dumb butt. Let's start this up. Sure. Did we watch that? We watched that ult go incredibly wide. I'm gonna die. Get out of here. Yo! Why is he autoing me for half my health bar? What the fuck? I'm going. What do you mean? After that flash combo, you're calling me Kadim? Dude. I don't think we can be friends anymore, man. You don't trust the process, man. I forgot to buy a sweeper. It's okay. It's actually faster to run this way, I think. It's at least pretty close. Okay, cool. Shush. That was not the most Kadim back you've ever seen in your life. Remember, this is an Emerald 1 lobby. This is like Emerald 1 Diamond 4 MMR. Yo, yeah, I'm coming. I be coming. Check it out, check it out, check it out. I should steal that blue. I should have stolen that blue from my own jungler. Wait. Oh, I just got old, man. Nah, that was worth. I got an assist. Wait. Wait for Darius. Ult would have been big, but I've been roaming a lot, so I'm behind in levels. My ADC is up in levels, though, which is somewhat ideal. Worst ult you've ever, Q you've ever seen in your life. Missing a stationary target again. It's okay. Oh, he okay. Dude, I suck! I suck at this champion! I should have rotated up. Okay, this is doable. So you say run up, ult before E, Q combo. Okay. I am back. Now, what is they're facing a Kayn. I didn't see the Kayn. How am I expected to 1v2? How am I expected to 1v1? I mean, brother, why'd I pick Blitz? I got autofilled, man. You're telling me I shouldn't play the best support in the game if I get autofilled? AP Blitzcrank? How is this trolling? What the hell? Secured. I'd rather have it than Darius, frankly. I could at least, like, pretend like I'm a human being sometimes. That guy got a solo kill once and then just, like, forgot that he was playing League. Took the kill and shut down. Yes! Yes! Absolutely. 100% of the time. 112% of the time. Mana shield, mana shield, mana shield. Oh, baby, I'm so good. Now, I want to go in very badly, but I need Galio to go in first. Okay. I suck, man. I suck at this fucking character. Blitz is winnable, though. Wait. Yeah. Okay, he doesn't even want to try, man. All these fucking burns, though. That's not good. That's not good for my soul. I think we take Malignance. I think that's a requirement, actually. I was thinking, Lichbane, but it requires a bit too much, commitment to something that I'm actually failing at, which is just autoing them. No, you don't go in on that. You don't go in on that. You do not go in on that. It's actually pick diff, like, insane that this is a pick diff. Dude, I suck! I suck! I'm so ass! I'm so ass! Man, I need to be banned from this game. I need to be perma-banned for this. But my KDA is above 1.0. That's saying something. What's that react for? Come on. I'm doing great. Pick a tank? Nah. Nah. Why would I ever do that? This is the most fun I've ever had in my life. I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I'm trolling. Hold on, we just need to do one thing. I think that'll fix everything. Yeah, there we go. Mute all. Mute all is the way to go. And now, okay, check this. So we do this. I cued that so well. Help. Okay. Whatever. It's okay, I get the Dark Seal stack! I'm not getting Aegis, bro. This is a real autofill, not a fake autofill. This is my secondary role, technically. But I said, champion request, and we picked, AP Blitz. So, you know, we're trying our best. The only way I know how, by running between lanes and just praying that I get a kill. Alright. Oh, good hook. Good hook. Yeah, I've never missed a hook in my life. Okay. Okay, there's a set. He died to his support! I mean, okay, let's be real. I'm not a support player. Do you think I could have done any better on any other champion in the game, really? Like, if I'm Alistar and I'm running around and I'm useless because I'm a cow that they ignore, instead of I'm a cow that they can't ignore because I'm a Blitzcrank and I'm broken. Nah, who surrenders this game? Who in the hell surrenders this game? No. Never. Where's Shadowflame? Where is Shadowflame? Why can't I just see? Oh, we gotta go this way. Also, but soul problem means is spelled S-O-L-E. I just realized. You're saying S-O-U-L. It's the soul like singular, not soul like the soul of the problem. Hey, guess what, nerd? I have no reason, actually, to keep up the wards down here. I think that this is, funnily enough, doable. Oh, shit. Oh, man, that just missed by a fraction. I don't want to hook. No, I can't. I could have maybe hooked, but it's scary if I miss. I should flame my team. Oh, get it, because Drag's open. What do you mean get it? Because nobody was talking about Dragsoul. That's the first mention of Dragsoul. For a pun to work, it has to, like, relate to something else. It can't just be like, oh, it's a play on words. Okay, but, like, what's the play? Sandwich. You know? I think we just dropped these wards because they are universally good. And we need to shove and nobody else wants to, so looks like this is my wave. Cool. It worked. Trust. I'll trust you. I am the greatest AP Blitz player in North America, so honestly this game is kind of a win. Can't. Not with Karthus right there. I'm coming down. Now, Galio. I did in fact say I was coming down. I pinged it and everything. Why would I flame my team? I'm the one that's been inting, dude. That's not fair to my team. I think we purchase 2 sweepers. And it's the point of the game where I can at least do this for 1 sweeper. Okay. And then this for the other. And they just stay there. Well. Wait, purchase it? No, I'm not No, didn't they? What did they change it to? What does it look like now? Gain 20 ability haste for your abilities with immobilizing effects. Why did I not rush this? Why am I? What am I, stupid? What am I? Stupid? You have close to half your team's kills there. That's fair. That's totally fair, actually. You make a good case. What? I timed that just barely wrong. Okay. I can't type GG well played because my thing is... No, you're right, it is OP on Blitz. I didn't even think about that. Oh well. I give it to my Varus because he was a champ. Silas and Darius were interesting individuals, to say the absolute least. More damage than both mid and top. That's great. That's great. Nobody's given me a thing. Everyone hated me, man. Everyone hated me. Oh, what a great game. What a great game. Alright, let's get an actual game. Let's get a real, actual, honest-to-goodness game right now. Any loss after this second onward, we're done. We're done for the day. Any loss. So I'll just say game 2. Blitz, Phil. If I wasn't Kadiming on them so hard, though, it would have been so free. Let's just have her knocked. We gotta get some practice in the lab. I think we gotta play some more AP Blitz Arena, and then we'll be fine. Why am I trying to ban Pike? I'm not support listed. Okay. Lock it in. I hate people who say, like, ban X and they don't ban it themselves. Like, just ban it yourself. But I wanted to ban Malphite, too. So then pick one. Everybody in the game picks one ban. You know? You know what? Honestly, not only was I low-key the carry that game, even though I sucked ass, I was having so much fun. I don't think I care. That was just fun. I gotta... I don't think Xerath is enough on the AP side of things. Feeling like Karthus today. Oh, come on. I haven't used OPGG in so long on my phone. I think this is ideal. I mean, Nock would have been good, but I don't trust Xerath to do all the damage, you know? There we go. I think I'm logged back in. Alright, let's see who really carried that game. Let's view records. By the way, I was MVP of the Wukong game, if you had any doubts. I was not the carry. Apparently, Varus was, and you know what? I think I agree. Okay. is totally good. I'm so far ahead of Nasus too. I'm gonna meet him right here. What? Did you see my cursor ever go over there? I'm rewatching that in real time. It did. Wow. I actually just moved my cursor over there. That's funny. And I guess it like queued up. I don't really have the mana to do this right now. I missed both of those. That's not good. I do have R now. So let's back to make sure that we have maximum damage for the R. You troll! I'm dumbfounded. I'm shocked and, frankly, a little bit hurt. Oh. No, that's good. I just go back to my thing now. Do you want to dive? No, we can't. I invade. No, I don't. It's not up yet. But I do take this. Just a quick detour. We do know that it's up in 30. So something that I can do is take my raptors and red because I'm that good at taking both at the same time. Let's just go take these. Actually, I'll invade first. That could have gone a lot better, but it also could have gone a lot worse. I get grubs for it for free, which is always good. Now, I would honestly like to back. I don't... Maybe we have some amount of priority, you know? We have Zed here. She needs her team. She needs her team. That's... Cool. Wait, I just go topside. I don't actually care about this. It's still first dragon. I don't think this matters. I think we just go. Actually, yeah, no, you're right. My bad. My bad. Come on, Xerath. Be a bud. I guess I could have kept pressing R, or Q. Yeah, that wasn't good. My thought was we need to secure, like, something up there, and if we're gonna do anything... Tryndamere is Omega fed. So there's some benefit to be had there. I can't press R, Trend. I apologize. I know you probably want me to. I am simply going to... I'm actually going to go take his wave. Because he's top right now and doesn't necessarily need to be. Also, kind of hate to say it, but I think I'm the best Oblivion Orb user in this game. What is this ping? Yeah, no dragons yet, which is actually massive. I think this is doable. Now I pinged! It's okay. I did my part. Nobody wanted to rotate. That's okay. I maybe should have looked at what he was doing before I committed. My bad. My mistake. My bees. It would be unfair to all of them if I just assume that they will play optimally. Because I don't play optimally. I didn't write a plan for this game. I should have. Did not mean to press Q there. I'm simply going to prevent her from leaving. I didn't do that. But Camille can. R again. Is there an R? Oh! Where's Tryndamere? Where's Tryndamere? I'm so scared right now. I'm a scared little boy. Cool. I like the idea of the Rylai's kind of healthy team fight carry, because all of them are immobile except for Katarina. I guess technically Samira, but like, is Samira really mobile is the first question. No, not really. She has a targeted dash in a direction that's only towards an enemy. So, is she actually mobile? No. And what this does is it both makes Katarina easier to hit, which has been a problem in the past. They got Rift Herald, that's crazy. I was thinking about looking for an invade, but it's scary with Set right there. So what I do now is I just keep farming. I try to get Rylai's so that I am like a really strong teamfight presence. And then after that, I try to get Morello. No team, I don't have our... I don't want to waste my R until I know that it helps us win a fight. Okay. They also can't back, so... This is so killable, though. It's okay. We're actually winning through Tryndamere, so I don't mind that death as much as... Wait! This is not you. Tryndamere. The rest of the team. No, he's killable. He's so killable. Why are they just not going in? Oh my goodness, dude. It's okay. I'm okay with that. I got the Rylai's. We work on Rabadons now. Because we do still need Rabadons. It's kind of a requirement. But because we're ahead, we're allowed to build Rylai's. I don't think we're allowed to, even if we're... even if they're all, like, slow and immobile. Just hovering him. No real sense. Yeah. I'm just hovering you, man. We can't really do it without Camille right now. Okay. I don't need boots. Boots are cringe. I'm gonna take 2 camps, at least. Walk into enemy blue side with my team. We want Baron minions, not just regular minions while we have Baron buff. Easy. Okay, Xerath and I are so strong together. I think we have to come up to help him. Good job. Did he even have a shutdown? I don't know. We just push with Baron in the end. GG, GG. Okay. Couple things. He might have been right about the Nocturne pick, but I don't regret taking what I did, frankly. I think Xerath was a little wrong, but I don't disagree with his assessment pregame. I'm not going to I'm not going to review this game right now on stream. I might review it later, so I'm still downloading it. I'm going to go use the restroom. I'll be back in a sec. That was good. That was a good game. Nice, clean, solid game. Oh, I'm back. Did you miss me? Okay. I am somewhat feeling it. But we gotta combat the fatigue. I think it'll be over in 1 or 2 more games anyway. Or do we just call it? Should I just do the right thing and call it? If I'm feeling it, I shouldn't keep going. You know what? I'm calling it. I know I promised one thing and I'm doing another, but in order to, like, combat it, I think we just have to work into it gradually, and I'm really feeling it. That game was a bit rough around the edges. It probably didn't need to be, but it definitely left me feeling a little tired after it. I'll do some STS tonight. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I might do STS tonight. We will see. Yeah, wow. I don't know. I'm wondering if I'm just dehydrated. I'm slurping on this Kirkland Sparkling Energy Drink, which Costco brand. It's good. It's honestly pretty good. The only thing I've eaten today so far is a can of sardines, and frankly, I'm starting to feel a little hungry too. But all I've got are like instant noodles, cans of beans, and leftovers. Not even a lot of leftovers, just very few. I made a sandwich the other day. My aunt made a chicken fried steak. I made a sandwich out of the chicken fried steak. And it was... The pickles were a bad call, so I took them off and just ate them. They were good pickles, but they were a bad call with the sandwich. And I wish I had a different kind of cheese, but the only kind of cheese we had was Colby Jack. But it was chicken fried steak, a little bit of mayonnaise, I garlic toasted the bread, so it was garlic bread for the sandwich. And I figured that paired well with the steak, because garlic and steak is a good combo. And it paired well, I think, anyway, with the mayonnaise, because there's a lot of, like, you know, garlic aioli or whatever. So I think I had, like, a decent combo there. Okay. It's not my headphones. I just have the sound off. You can't see me, but I'm playing Warcraft. Because this is what I do to relax myself a bit. Do I not have... Guess I don't. So yeah, I might be done. I don't know. When are we getting quality AP Blitz practice in Arena? I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I might do one more if the person... Lunch break in an hour? Okay. Wrong entrance. We'll do one more game. We'll do one more game. I think that's a nice happy medium. I still want to try and win. I want to at least park my character's ass where he needs to be, which is right there. I found it. Took me way too damn long. Cool. Welcome back. I've got some jobs for you. I need a better face. That's mean. I need, not literally, I need a better thumbnail face. Because I just took that a couple years ago, or months ago, when I started playing STS on stream. I think we want to hover Nocturne so that people know what I want to do. I think if we can get a Lethality Nocturne game and just turn our brains completely off, it would be peak. I genuinely have like a 70 or 80% win rate if I buy Profane Hydra on Nocturne. Or let's phrase it by Axiom Arc. I think there's like 1 or 2 games that I didn't finish a Profane because we just won. And a few more that I didn't buy a Profane because there was no need to. Zilean makes Axiom Nocturne a little hard. A little hard. If we get a real tank, then we just stay Bruiser. Those aren't real tanks. Maybe they think we can be squishy. I don't think they're thinking about team comps, but like if they were thinking about team comps, maybe they're thinking we could be squishy, play around our 2 hyper carries. In fact, there's 2 hyper carries, man. I just have to. I gotta play the lethality. There's 2 hyper carries. Just press R on one. It's so free. It's gotta be the freest game in the world. Please, just like a Riven, like a Bruiser, just any... Zilean Mundo is rough. But, counterpoint, we don't have a frontline. No, we're a great team fight comp, what am I saying? We have Seraphine, we have Orianna, we have Riven. I mean, Riven's okay, but like Seraphine, Orianna, like just play around Ashe, just feed Ashe. That's the game plan. Where are my sticky notes? I didn't actually write down the game. It's under here. The prior game. I think I'm gonna start writing them down when I do reviews. It forces me to review them. Knock. Play for bot. Ignore top. Faster farm is required. So I need to farm my... or I need to do my first clear faster than... I should have just said faster for FC. Faster first clear. We're just going to do a very simple, very easy... Why did I do that? Right here. Okay, there's Master Yi. I don't care. So he's bot side. I can actually be a little slower now. I almost pressed E. I almost leveled up E. That would have been bad. Huge. Massive. Yep. thing we do need to be cautious about is the invade onto my raptors. So I do not have time for a gank whatsoever. Luckily, Ashe and Twitch don't really need it. Okay, is this Ashe a Smurf or what? What the hell? Ain't never seen one do that before. Realm. Raptor start, so I'm going back up here. You can't ignore the raptors respawn. Especially since I know you use topside and I know he's about to get... Wait, I can fight him at it. Nah, it's not worth it. Just maintain tempo. I don't have Cryo anyway. Orianna has no mana. There's no Riven. I didn't mean to press that button. That was accident. I think what we do is we spite here. Very simply purchase you know what, I can get a second one. I'm gonna need it later anyway. We just go down to the bot side. 20. We have 20 seconds. Okay. I'm simply gonna sweep this. Go back up. 6, 5. If we'd let me hit 6. Which will happen in 30 seconds. In 40 seconds. It gives me time to actually kill the thing that's spawning there. 40 seconds from now. 45. I'm coming for a dive. I think this is a diveable. There's a chance he invades. I think we just go for the dragon, actually. I think it's good tempo. I think we have the tempo for this. Yeah, we know Yee's topside. He's pathing bot up, so this is kind of free for us. I'm going to die. Never mind. Really? He flashed for that. That's huge. That's massive. Master, you use flash. Also, they didn't kill Zilean. That pisses me off, actually. That doesn't really. I'm not actually mad. I don't have any anger in my soul right now. There is a Yi right there. He's on his red. I've got him downloaded, man. Yep. I didn't see where he went. Wish I kept my Q. Chansey's invading this side. But you know what? I have Orianna. I think we just go for this. Yeah, we have Prow. We have Prow. Let's just objective focus this game. I don't really care about because like Master Yi is gonna outdo me in farm anyway. So if I just focus on objectives, then we maintain some modicum of a lead. Okay, that's fine. There's no way. Help! People just don't want to come and help. Orianna is there, you know? Like... It's okay. She got the kill. That's huge. That's massive. I have R. It doesn't really matter. Nah, it's not doable. That play was good if I had, like, any amount of rotation. Riven says she's low, but I don't think Riven loses that. You know? I just need to keep playing around my bot side. They are doing really well. So the problem with this game right now is that Master Yi does outduel me, no matter what I do. No, he's got Zillionaire. Oh, he's so low! Just ignite, dude. Oh, that was unfortunate. Whatever, man. I don't even care anymore. Just put vision there. I'm going top. I do need to keep up on farm. I am ahead in farm, and that is really good. That is... My Q doesn't kill there because of his W, yeah, but I didn't think his W was going to be that much damage reduction, you know? Honestly, Dragon's lost, I don't care. I just go to enemy blue side. I don't have R. Like, this isn't worth fighting over. Ashe can get her stuff. Zilean is right there. I just go into here. Chance that... That's not up. 5. Oh my goodness, really? I wasn't looking at my map, I don't know where he is. He could be in my jungle. That would be bad for me. He should be in my jungle, sorry, let's say it like that. She targeted the Grom. Okay, so I thank her for having the foresight to press a ping on there. Luckily Riven gets a lot. And bot lane's strong. So top and bot are both strong. In fact, everybody's strong. Kind of, except for me, so I'm kind of glad that I picked this pick. But I think I would have gotten a kill or two extra if I was the right build. I say the right build. If I was a better, more fun build. Not better. More fun is correct. Just staring at that mini-map right now. So I know they're top. I can actually just kind of shove this, right? Cool. I'm backing. Still head and farm. That's ideal. I should consider at some point just buying a... I could have bought another longsword. I need to consider at some point just buying a pair of boots, you know? I don't have any right now. I don't need any. Master Yi runs me down. Mundo runs me down. But I would like the passive on steel caps eventually. Never. No, he's not going in. He's not that ballsy. Make sure he's gone. Just invade. For free. Get out of there. They're definitely on that, and I don't really care. Like, Rift Herald is the least important objective out of every single one by a large margin. What are you doing? No. Not with Twitch also there. I don't understand what she was trying to do. I have item, but... Nah, not doable. Not doable, not doable, not doable. Yeah, no. It's gone. Play's gone. Play is gun. Ooh. So, like, they're doing conceptually well, and that's good. But they are inting before objectives. So what I need to do is my best. Excuse me. Hold on, I have to press R on him. Master Yi can be there, he can contest. We don't want to deal with that. Yep, he's right there. I don't think Swifties solves my problem. I think we, that's huge. The Orianna ultimate was massive. Why? Okay. Me when I don't listen. Me when I don't... Stop. Stop. You can't control your teammates. You're giving up a lot. You're not giving up much. I'm proud that you're at least doing decent. Why are they doing what they're doing? I want to know. We need the whole team for this, so yes. But only if I see Seraphine coming down here will I even attempt to walk in this direction. Pulling it out. Ooh. I think that was almost as good as I could have done it. I can't ever say it was perfect, you know. That's not fair to people better than me, who do play that situation perfectly, you know. I think the Death Stance is gonna help. I mean, they kind of wasted their Baron buff to do that. I'm so close to... I'm just going to wait for it. I don't like waiting for items, but... 34 gold, man, come on. I could go to Gromp and take it, but I would have it by the time I get to Gromp. Why not just wait? So... okay. Mastery can't be slowed. I'm pretty sure that includes Frozen Heart, so Frozen Heart's not the play. He does have crit build, so the other option is... okay, Zilean being on Mastery makes it incredibly hard. Again, I need Orianna not to be doing that. I need my teammate not to be doing that because I don't actually know what else I can do right now. You know? And we have Riven down here. Not actually doing much of worth. She didn't even get a plate for that. That's not a good trade. I can do this. This is a good item. She's going top down. Should have been able to guess from that could R on Twitch and it'd be fun, but we can't. I don't even think I can do anything here. Yeah, Mundo being missing in that space is scary. I would like to do anything, but, like, what are you doing, man? I don't think that's doable, lady. It's a Mundo KP. We're not playing around my ulti right now. It is very... not great. I think Dragon's better, but whatever. I have this in case anything happens, okay? Just let me... Yo! No. What? No. I don't need two of those. I already have one of the two items that it turns into. Boom. Massive swing in our favor. Massive. I can't go there. You can get a double kill though. That's cool. I would like my GA. I know we have Baron, but like, what do we do with it, you know? We just need to stand near this. I want the cannon minions to stay Baroned up for as long as possible. Makes it unbelievably hard. Okay, we get out. You being there is a little scary. Okay. And this to give the minions movement speed. Our Baron's almost out. We don't have Baron minions. Seraphine. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Let's No, I'm on my way out. I'm on my way out. I had no mana. They overcommitted that, I think. Pinging Zillianar means nothing right now, though. He's going to have it by the next fight. The cooldown's that long. Yeah, I think Cleaver is good. I would like to set up for Drake, but we can't force it, is the problem. They did just get a bit more cash than we would like them to have. But I do have GA for the fight. This way is safer. It's not safe, but it's safer. I don't have anything. He's healing right now. That was his ultimate. He is restoring health from my auto attacks, but that's the point. No, it's not possible to. Oh wait, maybe it is. Master Yi's backing. Look, I'm really close to my item. I would like to back for it. And it's a really good item to have, too. Don't smite it. Does Orianna have TP? No. I'm backing for Cleaver. Orianna's not there, so we can't really fight this anyway. And I think I need that. Yeah, this is hard with Mundo. Now we push. Yeah, Master Yi trolled their game for them. That's good. Oh, come the fuck on. Holy. Oh man. Whew. Everyone gets that. I think everyone did well. Okay. That's where we're sitting right now. Emerald 1, 48 LP. Where's Goldgraph? How do I see Goldgraph? Wow. Ow. Okay. I need the fan blowing directly at me. It's getting really hot in here. Doesn't help that I'm sweating like crazy. Like sweating, like not perspirating. I am perspirating, but that's not what I meant. I meant like sweating these games. Which makes one sweat, I suppose. Suppose let's start logging games. So we have something. Game 3. Karthus versus Nasus. Nine, 4, 6. Win. Kept up farm. First blood was clean. Tried to keep up tempo. Instead of focus objectives. Oh. It's pretty fun. Oh. Sorry, Kyla liked something, or retweeted something, so I had to like it. She actually liked the post saying that I'm streaming here, so there's a non-zero chance that she's been watching, which is cool. It's an honor to be noticed at all. Nasus's slow clear was kind of their detriment. I mean, yeah, that was as clean as it can be. The only thing I missed out on was I didn't know where he was. Let's write that down. Didn't know Nasus pathing. So inted a free scuttle. Still got Scuttle. He pathed because he was slow FC. So I just go up here, I get this. It's pretty easy. One thing I regret about this game is that Nasus didn't die once until the very end. So I'll just write that down. Nasus never died until very end. Carry was through lanes. And later objectives, not first few. She finished working, but what else? What did she say? I'm still... How long did I start? I started at 8. No, I started at 8:30, so 9:32. 4.5-ish hours ago. Be productive. I think from now on we're going to be a little bit harsher on the best 2 of 3 meme thing. What am I trying to say? This game looks very chill. This game is very chill, actually. I'm, how are you? I didn't think you'd be here today. Welcome. What's up? No, I'm the opposite of chill. I am... This was intense. I've been, practicing... Trying to get back to Diamond, actually, here. I don't know. I'm not trying to brag or anything. Also, hello, again. Not trying to brag or anything, but I am getting back up to Diamond. I'm really close. Just have, what is that, 3 more games? Yeah, 3 more games, if I win them all. I'm in the middle of VOD review, and then I think I'm actually done for the day, so you caught me right at the end. But, yeah. How was your day? How was your work? Was it fun? Work is never fun. Let's be honest. Even when we're doing something that we love, like for a living, like the work itself is never fun. It's the part that we love that we love. But we can learn to at least tolerate the work because it enables us to do what we love. That's my theory. That's my take. I need to keep reviewing this game. Oh, no, so I switched roles, I want to say a year and a half ago. So my college, sorry, OBS, my college is kind of a big, at least at the time they were kind of a big deal. What's with that Kha'Zix Wukong? Oh, no, do you mean Karthus? No, I've switched to jungle, entirely. So I'm actually, since about a year and a half ago, I've become a Nocturne one-trick. That's how I got up to Diamond the first time. Because my college is, like, really, really competitive, like, I've been meeting with, challengers, like, I have, it's crazy that I have, like, actual professional players on my friends list. In fact, I could show you here. Not to brag or anything, but this Sendy guy is going to be, this Beto is, he's Betao, he used to be, he's played for, like, a couple Brazilian teams. Goku-chan, he is a Brazilian professional, he played at Worlds. This U13 guy is like the best player I've ever played with. Yeah. And they've been coaching me, so... But I realized early on that in order to like actually get a spot on these teams, I needed to switch roles because number one, jungle is more people or less people play jungle, so it's more important to have a jungler. In fact, it's better to have excess junglers because every jungler at some point was playing a different role. So if they don't need me to, I can go play top lane, I can go play support or something else. But that hasn't happened yet. I've been the jungler every time I needed to be. So I've been switching it up and playing jungle for the, again, year and a half or so. Right now the pool is Nocturne, Wukong, and Jarvan, but I don't have it. I mean, I played a lot of... My practice schedule means that I don't play at all ranked during the weekend, so I've been playing a lot of the for fun modes with friends. So, you know, that doesn't look the greatest, but... it's about like 5-6 hours a day, up to 8 of just like 4 days a week non-stop practice. I've got notebooks. Holy, I don't know how well you can see the camera here, but I've got multiple notebooks. I've got sticky notes inside the notebooks because I need more space, I guess. I've even... Apologies, ma'am. I've even used your acrylic stand as a sticky note holder for my daily notes, so I remember to do the things daily. Playing jungle is actually very fun because you kind of control the map in your hands. But yeah, when your team is losing, it becomes hell and very stressful. Yeah, absolutely. Another big part of the reason I changed is because top lane felt... And I've had this confirmed by this Battao guy. He's the top laner. He agrees with this too. It's the least impactful role just in the game. Even with the current season, where they're the biggest, beefiest guys just ever, it doesn't feel like you have much of an impact on the outcome of a game. Whereas, you know, Nocturne, right? The amount of things that I can do on this champion that I just can't do anywhere else, even in... on any other jungle champion, it's just astounding. When I'm watching Kobo, you're gonna like this. So Kobo recognized I was a Pomalo. I think somebody mentioned it in chat, because I was commenting on or in her LCS watch-alongs, and they started noticing that I was really like hyped about every single time they were playing Nocturne, and I had all these insights on Nocturne, and at the time I was actually fully diamond. I wasn't just, you know, trying to get back up from Emerald 1. And she's like, she's starting to call out, you know, when they're banning Nocturne, like, oh, looks like they're not going to play Nocturne, Swally, and I'm like, damn, that sucks. But that was funny that Kobo started to notice me for this as well. It's a small world sometimes. But no, you're absolutely right. It's... At least with jungle, you can help your team to not lose. Like, if I can go back to this play right here. Like, this play is completely lost for my team. If I can ever get here. This spot in the game is just completely lost for my bot lane if I don't do exactly what I do, which is I finish up my clear, I walk up, and I just very simply remove her from the game. And that's like fun. That's good to do, good to have. The one issue I have with, like, Karthus isn't part of the pool. I played a lot of Karthus at the beginning of last school year, and he's a lot of fun, but he's not, like... He's very selfish, that's what I'm trying to say. So Karthus is like a very selfish champion, and if I don't do stuff like this, if I don't hyper-fixate on farm, then I don't feel powerful at all. So there are games, especially like on Karthus, which is why I'm bringing this up, that I don't like, even in the jungle, I don't feel like I have any agency, is the term that we use, agency. Like, the ability to choose. Because if I didn't get that first kill there, it's fine, I keep farming. But if, I see more ints, if I see more people losing lane, then I don't have the capability on this champion to 1v9. Like, he is a carry champion, but because he's so selfish, like, if I have just one other person that's not helpful, like, then they just can, like, fixate on me. They get the shutdowns, they get whatever, and then I'm useless. So that's why my pool, like, because I'm playing with Weaver State, is what they're called, Weaver State University. Because I've been playing with them so much, that's why I'm playing the Nocturne and the Jarvan and the Wukong, although I don't have a Jarvan game here. Do not ask about this game, please. Do not ask what happened here. We're not allowed to talk about this. This game is illegal. It is immoral. It is morally wrong. AP Blitzcrank on an autofill support game? What? No. But yeah. It's like you can help your team to snowball, but it's so stressful when your team is losing because all lanes probably are losing. But you need to farm, but no farm because your team is losing. Yeah, and the worst part, people are getting better, just naturally, and they're invading a lot. They get any amount of priority in any lane. They see that, like, if I'm not on top of my camps the second that they spawn, or rather if I'm not backing 25 seconds before they spawn, luckily we at least have camp timers. So, like, you can see, I guess you can't see here. I don't know how to show it in this mode. But you have an exact timer on every camp on the minimap here, down in the bottom right. And what can happen is, like, when you're trying to maintain jungle tempo, the number one thing that you learn early on is just farm. Just make sure that you get your camps. And so the very first thing about timing, exactly. And so as the game was going on, and they're yes, no, 100%. People are getting so even down in gold elo, like this is bottom, what, 30% or something, like, sorry, top 30% of players where I am. Like, gold is really low. Nothing against gold players, nothing against people who are lower, but even, like, in that low elo, people know how to freeze a wave. People know when to slow push versus when to shove. They know how to set up tower dives. I'm seeing tower dives back when I was in gold, like, 2 years ago. And that was 2 years ago. Like, people are getting better, and I think it's the amount of informational content that's out there, and just in general, like, the player base is evolving. They're, like, the bar for entry to play in a ranked game is getting higher and higher. And so you have, pub stomp champions like Nocturne, right? In lower elos, he just presses R and kills somebody that's out of position. I've been one to say that if you die to a gank to a Nocturne before level 6, you are throwing. Like, you are not playing properly at all whatsoever. It's just horrendously bad. But they do. And they do it even in higher elos. So even though people are getting better, like, there are mistakes that you can capitalize on. And so that's what I've been, like, trying to focus on this week is they call it tempo. It's like, tempo is the measure of the amount of actions per turn. Like, when we gank top lane or top or bot the first time and they outplay us, we know it's so over already. It's so hard. Yes. No, absolutely. There's a, in fact, I already reviewed this game, but let's go review this game again. Let's back your point up. All right. But so there's this concept called tempo, and you find it in a lot of games, especially card games, which is why I'm, because I played a lot of Hearthstone and Magic. It's this idea where it's the amount of actions that you take per turn. And in competitive, like, high-level professional play, they've started calling it turns. Every time you press the back button and you go back, you've started a new turn, right? So your first turn would be the beginning of the game, your first clear. So this is me, not a great level 1, whatever. I just do my full clear all the way down. and I'm doing this, and there's this fight that breaks out right here. And this is, understand first, this is my fault. Me on the Wukong, this is entirely my fault that this plays out the way that it does. But throughout this turn, my tempo is good. I have the same farm. Tempo. Okay, you know what tempo is. Good. Well, I'm good on tempo. I'm even up in tempo. And then this happens. And I know why this happens. Let's. It's because I E on Demilio here. If I just walk this way, like, he has to flash still, and then I can turn on Twitch. We get rid of Twitch. Even if Twitch flashes, I still have E. We win. So entirely my fault that this play happens here. But like you say, the game becomes frustratingly difficult for the rest of it. Now, we win, but, like, there's not much I can do here. I can't escape, so I just fight it out. And it takes a while. Like, I get this kill, it's free, cool, fun, whatever. It takes such a long while for us to get back into the game, and it feels unwinnable, even from this point. I think bot lane dies again sometime up here. Also, this guy, this champion, Locke, he's so much fun. He is, if you haven't seen him yet, where is he? He's right here. He is so much fun. I wish he was viable in jungle. I love this guy so much. I think he's my new favorite champion in the game. I just, like, I can't play him. AP Assassin. First one in, like, years. It takes until a while in. I mean, we're 2 to 7, and both of them are on top lane, right? Or sorry, on jungle. Where was the other one? Oh yeah, it was also on top. The thing that gets us back, where did I say it? Hold on, I have it in my notes. Need to cryo using E, check timers better. Yeah, I mean, Milio shouldn't have died there. It was at the dragon that we just feel even further behind, but it's at the second... No, before the second. Was it here? Was it really this late to the game? Anyway, sorry. What I'm trying to say is we were so far behind, the tempo was horrendous, but the stuff that I've been working on, what I've been, especially this week, trying to do is just keep my focus in my own lane. Like, yes, literally in jungle, but I mean, you see it in the title. We got monk mental, monkey mental. not literal monkey, but, you know, in the sphere they call it monk mental. It's this idea where you completely, like, disassociate yourself from your teammates. You don't recognize them. I don't mean this in a mean way. I don't mean to say that they're bad people, but you don't recognize them as people. You're in a game with 9 robots, and you can't control their actions. So the best that you can do is play off of their actions. And no more is that more evident than in jungle, because, you know, big example. We've got, and if you scrolled up in chat, you could even see people were dooming. Because, like, Kassadin is losing this lane to Locke tremendously bad. The only person that I can rely on throughout the whole game is Poppy, and she's, you know, a Poppy. It's not like a Poppy can hard carry 1v9, and neither can a Wukong. So, through her utility and my utility, I mean, we have damage, but through, like, that, we're able to set up the plays and make the plays and get the dragons and get the dragons and get the dragons and get the Baron and end the game, right? And it's not me playing around like Poppy as a person. It's not that I don't think Poppy's a good person or not, but it's entirely this Poppy is going to do what she does, and I just have to facilitate it. And the Kassadin is going to do what he does, and the best that I can do is just recover from his mistakes. It's not blaming the Kassadin, and it's not even really saying, like, yeah, my Poppy's goated. This is, you know, an easy win. Because if you go too far in either direction, you go either into overconfidence or you go into, like, the pit of eternal despair, and we don't want either of those. So my mentality this week is to just completely shift focus, to not tilt, to instead just say they're people. They're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to do great. It doesn't matter. Just like take the game state objectively and play from there. And that's what I've been trying to do. And that's what I'm trying to focus on right now. In these reviews, but these reviews are killing me. It's been a long time, man. I am beat. I'm exhausted. Mental energy takes up a lot of calories. Where did I want to go? There's a spot. Are grubs not on this timeline? They don't put grubs on here? Well, I know it's after 8 minutes. Okay, so I take this. Let's back it up a little. Now we should know that Katarina's coming in, but why? She was dead. Okay, so check death timers. And backs to see when they come in. Also, you are really knowledgeable on jungle. I thought you didn't play jungle. I thought you played like mid or something. I thought that's I mean, okay, mid has a lot of, especially in like roaming metas. I don't know when you played, if it was like ADC mid meta when everybody was just like stuck in their lane and they weren't allowed to leave, or if you were playing during like when Ahri was tier 1, when like Orianna was tier 1. But assuming it's a roaming meta, I know that mid has a lot of similarities with jungle. Right now we're kind of in a whatever, like half on, half off. I think Faker actually has been proving in his own games that it's sort of just a farm meta in mid lane. Whether or not people agree with him is up to them. I don't think I should have committed to this, even though you're losing on the kill score. That too, yeah. The gold diff is something that I wish they would just add as a stat. I understand why they don't, but I wish that they would just flat out say, like, you have earned this much gold, and you're, like, you could just hit tab and see that your opponent has earned this much gold. How do I pull it up here? It's X. Like, if they had something like this, even if you had to hit tab and then X, like, I wouldn't mind this. Just, I mean, I'm dyslexic, so reading these numbers is hard. And the reason I wouldn't mind this, even though I understand why they don't, is because a lot of third-party programs do this, kind of. They say how much gold has been spent, so you can get, like, a subscription to Porofessor or to OPGG Overlay. And these overlay apps will actually tell you how much gold has been spent so that you can just tell at a glance. But the reason that they don't, and I understand this, is because gold value doesn't, like, entirely determine item value. So, big example, if you have just an Infinity Edge, however much gold that is, like 3,000 something, is kind of wasted. But if you have Infinity Edge, and you have Yuntal, and you have, I don't know what other crit items people are building on crit ADCs, but if you have, you know, full crit, Infinity Edge, like, spikes to this really good item, even though you spent the same amount of gold on it. So they don't want to inundate you with a gold stat that you can see, because they want to show skill expression in the itemization and in, like, recognizing, okay, well, this item that he builds, I don't know if you've ever seen it, it's called Protoplasm Harness. This item that he builds gets better with resistances that you have. So it's like an item that has no resistances on it, but that you use to facilitate tank items down the line. And you can see he does that. He gets, eventually, someday, yeah, he gets Iceborne Gauntlet, and I think he's working on Jaksho here. And that's really good. And so this Protoplasm Harness, which early game has a lot less effective gold value, has a lot more later on, because the heal on it is 580 versus when we were over here earlier, it was only 282, right? Now, of course, you can also factor in percentage of health totals and whatever, but like that in and of itself is an amount of skill expression that I'm still personally working on. I've always been decent with items, but like nobody. Every once in a while, somebody will say like, "Oh, this item's incredibly busted," and it just like blows my mind when they explain why. Like Death Dance, when I was first explained back in the day why Death Dance is good, and especially why it synergizes with healing, with shields, with the Conqueror rune especially, I was like, holy, like, this item's amazing. Understanding items, very, very important, yeah. This invade play was good, but we lose it because of Katarina. We don't get the thing, but I do like my adaptation here. Just take the grubs and run away. Counter items are important, yeah. I think I do that too this game. There are two item builds that I wish I could. You're sober. Oh, I'm not supposed to be understanding discuss. Okay, fair. I did say I was going to end. I can just end it off here, if that's better for you, if you would prefer. Thank you for coming, by the way. I hope you had a decent day, even though it was filled with work. Good to see you. You're probably streaming tonight, right? Maybe? Hold on. I think you actually said on Twitter. I could just look. You said... Oh, you didn't say. Or did you? Wait. It's the 14th. So you do. If you have Copy Cannon. You have Copy Cannon, right? Am I hallucinating? That's either... It's okay, you can continue. Thank you. But I think I'm going to call it here. I've got a friend who wants to play some Arena on his lunch break, and he doesn't have a long lunch break, so... I'll catch you later. See you in Copy Cannon. Thank you immensely for dropping by. You don't have to, but I appreciate you for doing it, so... I appreciate everyone. I had a lot of my friends in here earlier, a couple Pomalo. It was fun. It's cool that I'm able to sit down, do my normal practice, and that people are just kind of, willing to come in and support that. So, yeah, thank you. You don't see me drinking this. I shouldn't be drinking energy drinks. Yeah, see you later. Bye bye. Smelt you later, right? Smelt you later. Peace out.